Hey there, it's David Bell here. This is a brief video log overview of how you can use edition 49 of 6 Senses News for your personal resourcing. You'll learn a couple of time-saving tips and techniques that can help you with your spiritual life and congregational environment. So here's the first tip of the day. Quite often you'll want to check some news update in 6 Senses. Now for the news page you don't have to log in. Here's how it's done. You simply go to whatever browser you use, and I'm just going to bring mine up there, and I will type in 6senses.nz. And straight away I've been brought to the login page, but I'm not going to use it for checking the latest trends and updates. Rather, I'm just going to use the links here on the sidebar. So if I click on that, it very neatly brings up the latest edition of 6 Senses News. Now it's been set up for an iPad sized display, so just clicking on that little magnifying glass, it can zoom in, and now it fills up very nicely. I've got a slightly bigger screen than an iPad. First of all, we can read about Lavinia Elder's stunning new collection of pages, composing and painting the edge of the universe. This is a great piece of work. It details how to storyboard the creative process. And every lay preacher who wants to be heard, and maybe many professional ministers also, will gain so much from a close reading. It's the perspective, I should add, of someone who plays double bass in an orchestra, composing and painting the edge of the universe. Second tip of the day. The links which you find in 6 Senses displayed here work and take you further into the site, so use them. All the links in 6 Senses News take you to really interesting pages. So I've clicked on that link, and now I'm being asked to log in because these pages are only available to registered users. So I'm just clicking the login button, and I've been taken to the work that we're talking about. As you can see, it's a collection of 4 pages, and here's the storyboarding of the creative process. And as I run through this, you've got a marvelous idea of what Lavinia is giving to us by way of a resource. We can't thank her enough for that. But if I come back here, you can see why Lavinia is now getting the 6 Senses Community Theologian Award. So use the links. You can use those links directly, even though that's being displayed from Google Apps, from Google Drive. So as I scroll down, the next thing that's coming up is Stuart Mannon's, myself, and with a little bit of help from Colin Gibson vis-a-vis printing the music, we've put together the completed libretto for gospel. And as I scroll down, you'll see there are 9 new hymns and songs that congregations can sing. These are all about the Beatitudes. And so this is, again, like Lavinia's, this is a great resource. Thanks to Stuart for creating and sharing this with the Methodist world and beyond. And if you want to link to the text of gospel, just click the link. And again, you'll be taken over to what gospel is all about. And there are the texts that run with each of the Beatitudes. It's Stuart's retelling of the story in his own way. So, and each Beatitude that he examines has a song associated with it. And in the next edition of 6 Senses, we hope to share recordings of those songs. So just scrolling through, we can see, here we go. Thanks very much to Colin for giving us some music around We'll Go No More, a roving in both a minor and major key. The 6 Senses Night School Micro MOOCs for 2016. You'll want to look at those, I hope. And then we've got another one in the series I've Been Thinking. It comes from the Touchstone News forums themselves. and here are the news forums over here, and this is one that I think is particularly relevant, therefore it's come up in our news edition. And just scrolling to the bottom of the page, here is a very helpful tip for the people that are using the resources. You can place feedback at the bottom of each page, and if you put feedback on the page, that will enable the creators of the resources to work at improving them. Finally, I want to mention the MOOC that's coming up, the 4 Key Questions MOOC. That's starting tomorrow night, 1st of November, and is a live on-air event. And once again, use the links and it will take you directly to the MOOC itself. To complete this MOOC, it takes you about 2.5 hours work maximum, done over a period of 6-7 days. The MOOC will close when the forums close on the 8th of November. So if you want an award for doing the MOOC and participating, I think that would be great. Let's just very quickly run to the MOOC itself. Oh, we're running rather to the video links. Oops. And I'm just going to close that particular link.
Going to look at 4 basic.
Sorry about that. And I want to run to the MOOC itself. So here we go, posting into forum on the MOOC. And so in the forums, you just post and you can see some people have already got going in the forums. So there we are. Those are all things to do, and the tip of the day to end with is it's really a very good idea indeed to place feedback so that other people who've produced resources can learn from what you're sharing with them, and you yourself will then get your profile completion badge award up to date. So thanks for watching. I hope that's been of some use.